everyone. You're watching the Bharat and I'm Divya presenting today's news bulletin. Let's start with some important headline first. After becoming the Prime Minister, India's economy got momentum. 8 cheetahs to reach India today. PM to release them in Kuno National Park. At least 10 dead as merged tsunami swallow victim alive in Italy. Kedarnath Yatra stopped on warning of heavy rain. Rafting stopped due to increase in water in Ganga in Uttarakhand. India Maharajas outclassed World Giants by 6 wickets in Legend League, owning the Yusuf Pathan's unbeaten 50. Now news in details. Today is the birthday of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He turns 72 today. There is an influx of congratulations on this occasion. Greeting messages are coming from all over the country and abroad. Congress President Rahul Gandhi has also wished PM Modi on his birthday. Let us tell you, the BJP is organizing many programs across the country on this occasion. A 15-day blood donation campaign start on the Prime Minister's birthday on Saturday. At the same time today, a special chartered cargo flight carrying 8 cheetahs from the Navia has landed at the Indian Air Force Station in Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will release these cheetahs in the Kuno National Park today. The special cargo flight carrying 8 cheetahs from the Navia is expected to arrive in Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh early Saturday. The felines will be released in a special enclosure in the state Kuno National Park by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday morning. Today also happens to be PM Modi's birthday. He will arrive at the Gwalior Airport, New Delhi at around 9:20 am and leave for Kuno National Park in Sherpur district. 3 of the cheetahs will release in quarantine enclosure of the park at around 10:45 am today by the Prime Minister, they said. The flight carrying 8 cheetahs and crew left Windhoek, the capital of Namibia in Africa, at around 8:30 pm. Vishwakarma Puja is on September 17, Saturday. On this day, the festival of Vishwakarma Jayanti will be celebrated in Sarvartha Siddhi Yoga. In the Puranas, Vishwakarma has been described as the presiding deity of instruments. This is why on this day, yantras are worshipped. Is it through Vishwakarma Ji that human beings have got happiness and facilities on earth due to his blessings? We have come to know about many instruments and material resources rich in power. Whatever information is available in ancient scriptures about aircraft, science, knowledge of Vastu Shastra, knowledge of machine buildings, etc. is obtained by Vishwakarma. After months of delay, India education company Byju's has finally made its audited financial statements public. However, the revelations are unlikely to end the swell of controversies around the nation's most valued startup. As it increased spending to support growth, the company's losses increased 13-fold in the year ending in March 2021 to 45.7 billion rupees, $575 million. However, sales at 24.3 billion rupees barely moved from the previous year. Byju's attributes the performance of modification to its accounting procedure that caused its postponed revenue to later years. At least 10 people have died in Italy as flash flood hit the country and mud tsunami swallowed several victims alive. After tornadoes had swept through several towns, leaving a trail of trapped and damaged cars. Residents were seen clearing mud from the street in videos shared on social media. According to the country's Civil Protection Agency, around 400 millimeters of rain fell within 2 to 3 hours. The mayor of Serasan told RAI State Radio that it was like an earthquake. We'll be back after a short break.
ITM हमारा, इसमें बहती ज्ञान की गंगा है, इसमें रहती प्रेम की यमुना है, सिद्धांतों का उच्च हिमालय है, भक्ति सिखाता एक तिरंगा है, गुरुकुल जैसा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, ITM हमारा, ये इंस्टीट्यूट हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, ITM हमारा, ये इंस्टीट्यूट हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा.
Welcome back to the Bharat. Intense battle were reported between Kazakhstan and its Central Asian neighbor Tajikistan on Friday, killing at least 24 people. Both of the small, impoverished, landlocked nations have accused each other of restarting fighting in a dispute area, despite a ceasefire deal. In a statement, the Kazari border service said its forces was continuing to repel Tajik attacks from the Tajik side. Shielding of the position of the Kari side continues and in some areas intense battle are going on, it said. The Kari's health minister informed that 24 citizens have been killed and 87 wounded, Russia's interfax. Moving ahead in the news, let's talk about some major news of Uttarakhand. The Kedarnath Yatra has been stopped after the meteorological department issued a warning of heavy rain. At the same time, rafting was stopped in Rishikesh due to the rise in the water level of the Gangas. Chardham Yatris were stopped in Rishikesh due to the frequent closure of Gangotri and Badrinath highways. Rudraprayag Superintendent of Police Ayush Agrawal said that the pilgrims were not allowed to go to Kedarnath after 11 a.m. on Saturday morning after warning of heavy rain for 2 days. Whereas the pilgrims who went to Kedarnath have been urged to return after darshan. However, by 11 a.m., 7,665 pilgrims left for Kedarnath Dham. About 5,000 passengers are staying in Sitapur, Sonprayag, Gaurikund. In a setback for the thousands of India ungraduated medical students who were studying in the Ukraine but were forced to return to the conflict with Russia, the center informed the Supreme Court on Thursday that there are no legal provisions in place to allow them to accommodate in local medical colleges. The National Medical Commission has not yet approved the transfer or housing of any foreign medical at any Indian medical institutes or universities. The center claimed in an affidavit in a group of petitions submitted by the undergraduate medical student in the first through fourth year of various overseas medical colleges and institutions who were principally seeking transfer to medical college in India in their respective semesters. The government filed its response. Political turmoil has started once again in Kerala over the University Law Amendment Bill controversy. Governor Arif Muhammad Khan has expressed displeasure over the proposal of the state government. He said that the chief minister had written to me assuring that there would be no interference, but now he is proposing that he will appoint a vice chancellor. This would mean erosion of the autonomy of educational institutions. As long as I am here, I will not allow the autonomy of universities to be eroded. Tanmay Srivastava blistering knock of 54 runs followed by the Yusuf Pathan unbeaten 50 guided India Maharajas to a comfortable 6-wicket win over world giants in a special exhibition game of the Legend League Cricket 2022 here at the Eden Garden on Friday. The inauguration match between India Maharaj and World Giants celebrated India's 75th year of independence. While India Maharaj comprised former Indian players, World Giant consisted of former foreign players. Chasing a target of 171 runs, India Maharaj suffered a blow as Virendra Sehwag was dismissed after only scoring 4 runs in 5 balls. That's all for today. Thank you for watching The Bharat.